morning children. How are you all? I hope you all must be enjoying at your home and welcome back to your maths class. Okay, first of all tell me what we have done in our last session. Yes, we have just started our chapter number 13 data handling and we have done with exercise 13.1 and it is about pictograph. Okay, first of all tell me what is the pictograph? Yes students? Yes, what is a pictograph? Pictograph is a method of representing the data with the help of pictures, symbols, and there are some symbols we are going to use, and these symbols or pictures stand for the certain number of things when data is large. And in today's class we are going to learn with our next topic, bar graph. What is bar graphs? See student.
Bar graph. It is a graphical representation of numerical data in the form of rectangular bars of equal width. I am going to repeat it again. What is bar graph? It is a graphical representation. Graphical representation means we will draw or make it on a graph paper. Okay, now let's see some example of bar graph. This bar graph shows speed in kilometer per hour of different vehicles. And see this, what it shows? Yes, it shows marks scored by a student in different subject. Okay, tell me, this graph is about? Yes, it tells the choices of chocolates of students. Okay student, see this example of bar graph. As I have already told you, a bar graph is another graphical method to represent the data. See, and these rectangles are called bars and their heights indicate the corresponding values of the given data. See this bar, this indicate the red color, and this is the vertical line and it shows the number of students, and this horizontal line, this is called x-axis and this shows colors. See the red bar, it goes till 10. It means red color is liked by 10 students. Go to the next, green. See the height of green, it goes till 16. It means green color is liked by 16 students. Now move to the next. This is the yellow color. See its height, it goes till 8. It means yellow is liked by 8 students. Now move to the next color. This is blue. See the height of blue bar till 12. It means blue color is liked by 12 students. Okay. Yes, now move to the next color. It is pink and see the height of this bar. Yes, pink color is liked by 10 students. See, the color red is also liked by 10 students and pink is also liked by the 10 students. So the red and the pink color are such as which is liked by the same number of the students. Okay, tell me which color is most liked by the student. See, yes, it is green. Okay, now tell me which color is least liked by the students. Yes, it is yellow. Okay,
Okay students, now we will learn how to draw a bar graph. In first question, we have learned how to read a bar graph, how to interpret the given bar graph. Okay, see, this table shows marks scored by a student in various subjects out of 50. It means total marks are 50. Out of 50 he got 40 in Hindi, and out of 50 he got 30 in English, and 50 out of 50 he got in maths, and in EVS he got 45. For drawing a bar graph, firstly we will draw two lines. See, this horizontal line is called x-axis and this vertical line is called y-axis, and this is the starting point, origin. It is start from 0. O means origin, initial point, starting point. And here we will mention the subjects, and this is this y-axis for the scale. Scale means we will represent this marks. Okay, and this scale depends on your data. Now see, the numbers are 30, 40, 50, 45. You can take the scale of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. See, there is a equal gaps between the numbers. Or you can take 10. See, I am taking 10. The next gap should be 20, then 30, then 40, and then 50. See, these numbers should have also a equal gap. It means we have to take in a pattern. If I am taking the first point is the 5, then next number will be 10, the next 15. Okay, now see the first subject, Hindi. In Hindi, how many marks is scored? 40. So it means we have to draw a rectangle or bars till the length of 40. Okay. This is for Hindi. Now, how many marks he got in English? 30. Okay. Now, we have to leave the equal gap. See here this gap. Then again we have to leave the equal gap. In English he got 30. Then we will make a rectangle till the height 30. This is for English. Okay. Now in maths he got 50. It means we have to make a bar at height 50. This is for maths. Now how many marks he got in EVS? 45. See, there is a no number 45, but we will choose between 40 and 45 because this gap shows the 10 points. It means now he is getting 45, so we will take the between the 40 and 45. In EVS, he got 45. EVS. Okay. And you also please keep in your mind the gap between the bars. The gap between the bars should be uniform throughout. It means ये gap है वो equal होना चाहिए. And width of the bar means this distance. This also must be uniform throughout the. Okay. मतलब आपको जो इसकी width है वो भी आपको equal ही लेनी है. And next, the length of these bars indicates the corresponding values of the data. जो ये length of bar होती है ये हमें जो given data की values है इसको indicate करती है. It means see, this the length of the bar 40. It means it indicates in Hindi he got 40 marks. See, the length of this bar till 30. It means the student got 30 marks in English. Okay, and see the length of this bar, this is till 50. It means he got 50 marks in mathematics. Okay, and while drawing the bar graph, you have to keep it in your mind 2 or 3 steps. See, first of all, the gap between the bars, it means this gap should be uniform throughout, and width of the bar also should be uniform throughout, and these numericals values should have the equal gap. These also must be in a pattern. They have a must a equal gap. Suppose I am first taking then 10. It means that this gap is a 10. Then next must be 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. And this scale depend on the given data. Suppose if I can take 100. Then next number I will take 200. Then next 300. Then 400. Then 500. In this way you have to move. If I am taking the first number 5. It means I am taking the gap of 5. The next will be 10, then 15, then 20, then 25. Okay, and this scale depends on the given data. I hope it is clear to all how to draw a graph. Okay, there is no question related to draw the graph. I will send you a worksheet and you have to do it in your homework notebook. Okay, students.